welcome back to my channel, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm really excited today because we're actually starting our new series called Behind the Drive on our YouTube channel. So the main reason is, for my previous videos, it's always filming me about my car, which I'm sure you guys know, 992 Ford GTS in manual in chalk gray, how I got it in the COVID, blah, blah, blah. I just want to try something new. So in this new series, Behind the Drive, I'm going to interview people that I know so we can get to know them, know about their story, their journey, their inspiration, and how they landed on their current car. And then if there's any future plans, and we can kind of go from there. So if folks are interested, welcome folks to the first episode of Behind the Drive. Thanks for coming by, Musa.
Thank you for having me.
It's actually really cool because Musa actually is my great buddy. He's one of my content creator. He usually shoots for me, but now we're shooting him, so it's actually pretty cool. But yeah, Musa, tell me something about yourself, because we met exactly 1 year, right?
Yeah.
And then back then he has like long hair. He actually came to one of our first car meet at Niagara Motor Enthusiasts. That's how we met. But after meeting him for 1 year, knowing him for 1 year, he's grown a lot. So yeah, just tell me something about you. How you been?
I've been good. How about you?
Good.
That's good. I am a young enthusiast entrepreneur.
Yep.
I strive to be influential and to be positively inspiring and motivating to people.
Yep.
And that's kind of my ambition. That's my goal.
Cool.
To help people and to help people grow.
Yep.
Make people better.
Yep. True.
That's pretty much what I do for
So
work.
tell me something about your work, because I know you have a social media company.
Yeah.
Correct?
Yes.
Because you started exactly a year and a bit ago.
Yes.
Yeah. So tell me something more about that.
So what we do at Social Titans is we help businesses grow by simply taking advantage of their businesses and, sorry, I gotta reword that. That sounded really bad. Here at Social Titans, we help businesses grow by creating content for them, taking advantage of certain markets for them, understanding what people's businesses are.
Yep. To give people like a more of a backstory, because before I met you, I do YouTube by myself. I'm not into shorts.
Yeah.
Musa's actually introduced me to doing shorts, which I really appreciate that, because we were doing shorts from Audi Niagara, and then that really helped my social media grow.
Right.
And then that kind of gave me more confidence to do like stuff like this, to actually meet people. So like, I think you're helping people do more than what you don't think about.
Exactly. I think a lot of people are afraid to be on social media, which is very interesting because
100%.
I feel like there was a period of time before COVID, or just I think right at COVID time, where everybody was watching social media. Everyone was on social media and it became this big thing. And now I feel like businesses need to take more advantage of that, right? Because it got people hooked on. You know, now people are so hooked on their phones and everyone's on Instagram. Everyone's constantly trying to look for the next best thing. And now it's like people just feel like they're not really taking advantage of that, you know?
Yeah, true. Cool. So when I first met you, you had an Aston, right?
I did. That car was great for the time being, but I'm so glad I got rid of it. I am so glad I got rid of that car. I will probably never buy one again unless it's brand new. And it's from this guy. It's
funny though, because when I first met you, when I sat in it, they were like staples, right?
There was, yeah.
I was like, what's going on?
Man, the car was like, I mean, it was a great car, don't get me wrong. Like a lot of people had terrible experiences with them.
Yeah.
The reason why I wouldn't personally buy one again is just simply the depreciation. I think the depreciation is what turned me off the most.
Right.
However, ownership of the car was amazing. It was a very fun car to own. Lots of money invested into it. I bought a new clutch. I had a few things repainted just so that it looks nice. The car was a great car. Okay. But just the aftermath of it was just not good.
So you're saying like the car is good by itself, but there's other factors that added up to the whole
I think it's the hidden price that you pay.
Right.
Yeah.
Got it. Perfect. So what made you switch from the Aston to the lovely RS7?
Typical love story. I met a woman. Right? And she wants kids.
Oh, sick.
So I needed more space for the kids, you know, in the future.
Practical,
yeah.
Car, right?
I can whip around 2 kids.
100%.
Yeah. Children.
Right. So that's what really made you do the switch.
Pretty much, yeah.
But before you got to RS7, I'm sure there's like E-Wagons, there's RS6, there's SUVs. Like what made you?
Yeah. So I've test driven pretty much all of them. I've test driven M5s, I've test driven AMGs, and people are gonna hate me for saying this, but they all suck. M5s, they're not as good. And the F Series, like I've driven in and it just feels like every other BMW.
Right.
And same with the AMGs, like the AMG just doesn't feel like it has that power. Maybe it's just the ones that I've driven, but they just didn't feel that great.
Right.
I've also driven RS6s too. I personally didn't really like them as much just because I feel like I like the sleekness and the aggressiveness of the RS7.
Yeah.
And the other aspect was that this car just had every feature that I wanted. And no other Audi feels like the RS7.
Yeah.
Whereas like the BMWs, they kind of feel like each other. Whereas this car, an RS3 is not going to feel like this car, an RS5 is not going to feel like this car. They're very different cars.
True.
Even the R8 is very different too. So I think that's pretty cool. And it's a sedan Urus.
True.
Can't go wrong.
True. Okay, so tell me something about this car. Like, I know it's optioned out to the max.
Yes.
What option does it have? Because I know it's got ceramic brakes. It's got the elevated B&O, which is crazy.
The Bang & Olufsen's very great, very great for listening to music. It's got like the cool four-wheel steering system. Like the massage seats, heated seats, cold seats, carbon fiber everywhere. The car is also tuned, so it's making a lot more power than it should be.
OEM is like 600.
600, something like that, yeah.
And then what about
right now I'm making around 750.
That's crazy.
It's only stage 1 plus though.
That's crazy.
It's only stage 1 plus, so.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Wow. Good for you, man.
Thank you.
That's crazy.
Thank you.
Any other plans for the car right now?
Stage 2, soon.
Okay.
Soon. I need someone to beat me in a race and then I'll tune it. That's the only way it's gonna happen, so come on guys.
So from stage 1 to stage 2, what's the performance boost? Because now you're at 750, right?
I think it just adds like 100 horsepower, something like that. So it just goes to 850, and then that's when you like mess around with the turbos and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I think that'd be a goal of mine to do, but I think the next things that I kind of want to do is, I want to invest in like nice wheels, and I want to get into just making the car look more aggressive. Like there's something called like the ABT kit that you can buy for the car, which is like $30,000 or $40,000, which is really cool. If I keep the car for long, I might do it.
Because that's more of the aero, the rims and stuff like that, right?
Yeah, it's more the aero, And you know everything about this car. You know more than I do.
100%.
Yeah.
100%. So you've been having, like, because you had it for like what, 2-3 months now?
3 months now, yes.
Is there any, like, since you had it, is there any favorite moment that you've kind of like bonded for the car?
I think it was
you went or
picking it up. Picking it up was the best moment I had. It was mainly because I talked about it for like many months. Many months I've been discussing about the fact that I wanted this car. And I told a lot of people about it too. And then I tell people just to see what they would say. They'd be like, "Oh, you're gonna buy a $180,000 car at 22 years old? That doesn't make sense. Like, why would you do that?" And then people wouldn't believe me, and I'd say, "I'm gonna own this car very soon."
Right.
And the only person that I really feel like that truly believed in my ability to purchase a car was actually my girlfriend.
Oh, good.
And it was actually a cool moment that we went to go pick it up, and we had this really cool bonding moment over that appreciation because it took so many months of me saying that I wanted the car, and then we ended up just going to get it. And I think it was also a cool accomplishment of mine too, because I've only been in this
100%.
industry for a year, and I managed to do this in just a year, right? I think that's another cool aspect. So it was it was rewarding, to say the least.
Nice.
But
I think it's a cool concept from dream to reality in a short period of time. That's
100%.
Really cool.
Well, you introduced me to this car back in February, right?
So like, because I mean, because that was a 25. It came in, and then he started filming it, and then he was like, "Imagine one day." Which is crazy.
It's crazy. Like
life is just insane.
The reason what sold me on the car was just how it drove in the parking lot, and I was like, "Wow!" It just plowed through the snow like it was nothing, and we made a few videos with the car, and it was exactly, almost identical to this one, and it was like black spec, black on black interior. Like,
but that one didn't have that much spec though.
It did not.
No,
actually,
that one was like was like bare. It didn't have the carbon fiber. It didn't have the B&O.
Oh, it also has a tenure exhaust, which is one of I think 100 or something like that. So it's pretty cool.
That's crazy.
$10,000 bonus.
That's crazy. That's crazy. So from knowing you for a year, you've grown a lot. And as I mentioned before, Musa has one of the highest work ethics people that I've ever met. If someone wants to be like you, is there any word of advice that you want to relay?
Don't take drugs. Make sure you lock in. Get good with people. Get good at talking to people. Learn to communicate. Learn to be consistent. I think consistency is very key, and be very fast. Whatever it is you're going to do, just be quick. That's something I still lack on. I still lack on being quick. I think that I've been focusing a lot on in my life's aspect. I've been focusing on quality instead of efficiency.
Yep.
But I think eventually quality needs to become efficient, and you just need to keep up in your game. And I think if you continue doing that, you'll become successful no matter what you do.
Right.
I don't think that there is a specific industry that you have to be in. I feel like you can be successful in every realm of aspect. Like I used to like clean cars beforehand, right? And I bought an Aston Martin 1 year of doing that.
Yeah.
In 1 year of me cleaning cars every day for a year, I bought an Aston Martin Vantage.
Yeah.
A year later,
insane.
Yeah, and then
like
only
your
a year,
growth journey is insane.
And then a year later, I bought this. So it's like in 2 years you can get
100%.
this. It's not an impossible goal. You just have to be very consistent, and you have to be determined, and you just need to know what you want. And I feel like if you know what you want, you have a plan, you have a route set up for your life, I feel like you can get really far.
Perfect.
You can't fly blind.
Okay, so before we close up, if someone saw you on the road with you driving on your car, what do you want them to feel or think?
I want them to...
Like, there is no right or wrong, but I just want to catch you, like, your first...
Yeah. Well, the automatic thing that people do think, the first thing is daddy's money, right?
Yep.
Daddy's money. That's just how it is.
Yeah.
Or drug dealer. I found that a lot.
That was good.
Yeah. It was actually funny. The second day with this car, actually, I think it was like a week.
Right.
I was at the gas station. I actually posted this on my Instagram.
Yeah.
And a cop pulled up behind me and started like asking me like strange questions. He was like, "What do you do for a living? Where do you work? Where do you live?"
Really?
I swear to God.
That's wild.
And I was like, "Okay, that's weird." And then he was like asking me like my name and stuff, and he wanted my social media to see what I do for work. And I was like, "Yeah, just take my social media, take everything." And then he ended up like not following, and I was like, "Okay, that's weird." So clearly he just wanted to see if it was legit or not. Not if you do sell drugs and you're watching this, it's not a bad thing. Keep doing what you're doing. But funny. I don't personally sell drugs. So yeah. But if people do see me, I think that people should be just inspired. I think it should just inspire you, or upset you to the point that's gonna make you want to work harder in your life and just do more. I think that's the only good thing. You either just feel happy and you do more, or you feel upset and you do more.
Nice.
You just gotta keep doing more.
Perfect.
Yeah. I have a question for you now.
Oh.
What made you choose your car?
Well, because as you know, I'm a person that likes manual. And honestly, within the German brands, that's the only manual that I like, right?
True.
M3, M4, like it's whatever.
It's not the same. No.
That's that. I wanted a coupe or a Targa, but for holding value-wise, Targa obviously the better one.
They are, yes.
Obviously, I want a GT3 like everyone does, but it's just really hard to get. But like, and then it's just pretty weird because I had an allocation on a Carrera GTS coupe, and the Targa, and that came through.
Yeah.
And then I was gonna wait another year before I actually picked it up, but then luxury tax was coming, so I had to pick it up.
Damn.
So yeah, it's kind of funny how I got that. I just, for now, I think it suits my needs, but of course, if I get something else more fun.
Right.
But I really think it's reliable. I have 2 kids and a dog. They can still fit.
Yeah.
So,
no, that's true.
It's like a coupe-like, and then I can open the top up.
And they're reliable too.
Yeah.
They're very reliable
track
cars.
Day,
and beautiful.
Yeah, so.
It's a great car. I'm very proud of you too.
Thank you.
You did amazing.
Thanks, man.
Perfect. Great talk.
Okay, sounds good. Thanks, guys.